Imagine a type of flour boasting more protein per serving than a steak or even eggs. Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's where it gets truly fascinating. This isn't some synthetic product. It's made from crickets. Over the last 10 years, both chefs and nutrition researchers have been on a mission to find protein sources that are not only nutritious, but also environmentally responsible. Among various candidates, crickets have emerged as a surprisingly potent option. Now ground into a flour that is rich in nutrients and versatile enough to blend seamlessly into everyday foods like pasta, cereal bars, and sandwiches without altering their usual taste or texture. The widespread excitement around cricket flour stems from its impressive nutritional benefits combined with a notably gentle environmental footprint, qualities that are reshaping how we think about sustainable protein. Why flour from crickets makes sense. Dr. Carlos Gabriel Arp, a researcher at the National University of La Plata in Argentina and the Argentine National Scientific and Technical Research Council, explains the straightforward reasoning behind this innovation. Crickets efficiently convert organic waste into muscle much faster than cattle do, offering a far more efficient protein production method. This research aligns with a global effort to reinvent how we produce and consume proteins for a growing population. To put it into perspective, crickets' feed conversion rate is about 6 times better than that of beef cattle, meaning they require significantly less water, land, and fertilizer. A triple win for sustainability. Scientists like Dennis Unanks have noted that crickets emit greenhouse gases at levels equal to or lower than pigs and far less than cattle. These insights have been crucial in shaping government food policies and life cycle analyses worldwide. Nutritional power packed in cricket flour. When Dr. Arp's team processed the cricket species Gryllus assimilis into flour, they achieved a consistent 28% dry yield with an astounding 60% protein content by weight, surpassing both chicken breast and egg whites. To give you a concrete example, just 2 tablespoons of cricket flour offer more iron than a full cup of spinach and nearly half of the recommended daily zinc intake. Unlike many plant-based powders, cricket flour is a complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids. This makes it highly suitable not only for athletes seeking effective muscle building, but also for medical diets in hospitals. Additionally, cricket flour provides a beneficial mix of omega-6 fatty acids, calcium, magnesium, and chitin, a type of fiber that promotes a healthy gut microbiome by supporting beneficial bacteria. The digestibility of cricket flour is around 67%, comparable to soy and superior to several legumes. Practically speaking, this means that fortifying an average bagel with just 10% cricket flour can increase its bioavailable protein content by nearly 8 grams, a significant boost for everyday meals. Product developers are also capitalizing on the flour's ability to dissolve smoothly in liquids, experimenting with high-protein drinks and instant soups. Early tests on shelf stability show cricket flour can last several months at room temperature, provided humidity is kept below 20%, which is promising for commercial food production. Understanding protein quality beyond quantity. Protein isn't just about how much you consume. The quality, especially the balance of essential amino acids, is crucial. Cricket flour scores highly here, offering lysine levels comparable to beefsteak, a key amino acid often limited in wheat-based foods. It also matches or exceeds dairy products in leucine and sulfur-containing amino acids, which are vital for muscle repair and growth, making it a compelling option for vegans struggling to meet these nutritional thresholds. Even after adjusting for digestibility, cricket flour ranks impressively on the Protein Digestibility Corrected Amino Acid Score, PDCAAS, exceeding 1.5 for most indispensable amino acids, an indicator of exceptional protein quality. Fats in cricket flour also contribute to health, with roughly 1/3 linoleic acid and 1/4 oleic acid, both known to support heart health by keeping harmful cholesterol buildup low. Though it has a high omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, food scientists can balance this by mixing cricket flour with flaxseed or algal oils to improve overall fatty acid profiles. Putting cricket flour to the test. In real foods, bread is often the first product to reveal the strengths or weaknesses of new flours. A Polish study demonstrated that this massive difference chiefly arises because crickets lack a rumen, the specialized stomach in cattle that ferments feed into methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Water usage tells a similar story of efficiency. Producing 1 pound of cricket protein requires less than 1,000 gallons of water, a fraction compared to the 13,000 gallons needed for an equivalent amount of beef. Such environmental benefits are attracting ethical investors eager to back climate-positive food technologies. Additionally, crickets thrive on food waste like fruit pulp and brewer's mash, ingredients that would otherwise rot in landfills and produce methane. After feeding, their droppings, called frass, serve as a nitrogen-rich fertilizer, closing the loop sustainably, breaking through the cultural barrier. The biggest challenge to embracing cricket flour isn't nutritional or environmental, it's cultural. Many Western consumers still associate insects with pests, not food. However, this ick factor diminishes once the insects are ground into a neutral powder. Marketers help this transition by focusing on familiar products, such as chocolate chip cookies made with cricket flour, rather than whole roasted crickets. Clear and transparent labeling that highlights protein content and a reduced carbon footprint helps educate shoppers. Celebrity chefs also play a vital role by creating recipes that feel approachable and tasty. From banana muffins to taco seasonings featuring cricket flour, regulatory bodies are warming up to this alternative protein source as well. The European Union approved several cricket species for human consumption in 2023, and the United States has granted cricket flour a voluntary, generally recognized as safe, GRAS status. Prices will determine how quickly cricket flour becomes mainstream in grocery stores. But already it is less expensive than whey protein isolate, with further reductions expected as production scales up. This groundbreaking research was published in the International Journal of Food Science and Technology, highlighting the exciting future of cricket flour as an innovative, sustainable protein alternative. Intrigued by the future of food? Subscribe to our newsletter for more stories like